This is Math 135, 4.4c. Okay, we're going to use an example using our average formula that we just looked at, the average value. So let's begin. Example, Mike deposits $2,000 into a money market account earning 5.5% interest compounded continuously. So there is keyword right there, compounded continuously. Determine Mike's average balance after 1 year. Well, let's start off with the function. We know because of compounded continuously, we have this formula right here. A to the t equals P naught times e to the RT. Now we're going to put in what we know. P naught is the amount he deposited. That's the principal, the initial, 2,000. And then 5.5% is our rate, which we move the decimal over twice, 0.055t, and it says determine Mike's average balance after 1 year, so we're going from 0 to 1. All right, determines Mike's average balance, okay? So here we have A of VG equals, and we use our formula that we did in 4.4b, 1 minus b minus a, the integral from a to b, which is 0 to 1, and then we put in the function dt. Okay, to make this easier, we know 1 over 1 is 1. We're going to bring out the 2,000 and multiply by that, and then we have 2,000. We integrate from 0 to 1, e to 0.055t dt. Okay, integrating. Now remember, when we take the derivative of this, we would write this and then bring down 0.055. So when we integrate it, we want to make sure when we write this over, we're going to divide it by 0.055. So that if we were to take the derivative, we'd bring down the 0.055 and it would cancel. Okay, that's just a reminder. So we're going to do that from 0 to 1. So here we have 2,000 b minus a. So we put in the 1 into the function, f of b minus f of a. All right, we put in a 1 there, a 0 there, and then I noticed 0.055 they each have in common, so let's factor that out and multiply it by 2,000. All right, e to the 0 is 1. So 2,000 divided by 0.055, e to the 0.055 minus 1, so we do this as well, and our end result will be $2,056.02. Okay, let's move on. We're going to look at WebAssign hints. All right. Okay, WebAssign hints. Number 6. Recall distance equals rate times time, and we've been dealing with velocity equals the rate. Okay, so we're going to be looking from 0 to 5 on this problem, where the horizontal axis is time and the vertical axis is velocity. All right. So here we go. There's a graph, 0 to 5. This is v of t, this line right here. And remember, rate times time equals distance. So when we take the area under here from 0 to 5, this is our distance. So we would want to integrate from 0 to 5 of v of t dt. Okay, now let's look at the first question on WebAssign. So there's your hint for that problem. Okay, so for the first question hint, we're going to be looking at, here's a line g of x, and here's the x-axis. Here's A, here's B, right here. But then we have something like this where f of x goes below the x-axis, f of x. All right, and we want to find the area between these two right here. Okay, but remember, when it goes below the x-axis, we'll come out with a negative number for this piece right here, and it needs to be a positive number. So how we handle that is we're going to integrate from a to b of gx dx, so this piece right here, and we're going to add that to the absolute value of the integration from a to b of f of x dx. So that'll just change this to a positive number, and you can add them together. All right.